Good morning, all of you, my dear students. As you know that in our previous class we studied pronoun. First of all, we studied what is pronoun. In that class we studied the definition of pronoun, and afterward we studied types of pronoun. In that types of pronoun we studied first subject pronoun. What is subject pronoun? Afterward we studied what is object pronoun. Afterward we studied what is demonstrative pronoun. Afterward indefinite pronoun. Afterward we studied what is interrogative pronoun. Afterward we studied what is personal pronoun. Afterward we studied what is possessive pronoun. Afterward we studied what is relative pronoun. Afterward we studied what is reciprocal pronoun. Now today we will study next type of pronoun, which is reflexive pronoun. So my dear student, first of all we will see what is reflexive pronoun. Now my dear students, see here, reflexive pronoun redirect a sentence or a clause. Redirect means re-indicate, again indicate. So reflexive pronouns, we can say what is reflexive pronoun? Now see that sentence again. Reflexive pronoun redirect a sentence or a clause back to the subject, which means reflexive pronouns are those pronouns which re-indicate or again indicate a sentence or a clause back to the subject. Afterward, now see what should be given, which is also the direct object of that sentence, and that reflexive pronoun words, or we can say that that word is also direct object of that sentence. I think that all of you understand this sentence. I am just repeating again. Reflexive pronoun redirects a sentence or a clause, which means reflexive pronouns are those words which re-indicate a sentence or clause back to the subject, which re-indicate or again indicate a sentence or clause back to the subject. Afterward, now see what should be given, which is also the direct object of that sentence, and that pronoun is the direct object of that particular sentence in which it is used. Now see afterward, a reflexive pronoun comes when the subject performs its action upon itself, which means a reflexive pronoun, it is come when the subject show its action upon itself. In that situation, reflexive pronoun is used. So that's why they should be given. A reflexive pronoun come when the subject perform its action upon itself, which means reflexive pronoun is used when the subject show its action upon itself. Now see afterward, here itself is a reflexive pronoun. In this sentence, a reflexive pronoun comes when the subject performs its action upon itself. In this sentence, this word itself is a reflexive pronoun. So that's why they should be given. Here itself is a reflexive pronoun. Now see afterward, the reflexive pronoun are, now there are some words which include in reflexive pronouns. So the reflexive pronoun are myself, yourself, herself, himself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, and themselves. These words include in reflexive pronoun, or we can say that these words are used in reflexive pronoun. So I think that all of you understand the definition of reflexive pronoun in an easily way. Now see an example. The dog bite itself. Here itself is reflexive pronoun. Now see what should be given in this sentence. In this example, the reflexive pronoun itself refer back to the noun the dog. In this sentence, the dog bites itself. In this sentence, itself, which is reflexive pronoun, it refer back to the noun. It show or it indicate again to the noun, and the noun is the dog. So I think that all of you understand the definition of reflexive pronoun with an example in an easily way. Now see afterward next and last pronoun, which is emphatic or intensive pronoun. Emphatic means clear. We can say emphatic means clear. Now see last pronoun, 11th number pronoun, which is last pronoun, emphatic or intensive pronoun. Now see what is emphatic or intensive pronoun. Emphatic or intensive pronoun add emphasis oblique importance but do not act as the object in the sentence, which means emphatic pronoun or intensive pronouns, these pronouns add force or importance, or force in a sentence, but these pronouns do not act like an object in the sentence. I am repeating again, what is emphatic or intensive pronoun. Now see, emphatic or intensive pronoun add emphasis oblique importance but do not act as the object in the sentence, which means emphatic pronoun, intensive pronoun are those pronoun which add importance or force in a sentence, but this pronoun do not act like the object, in the sentence. So I think that all of you understand this one. Now see afterward what should be given. They can appear right after the subject. This pronoun, emphatic or intensive pronoun, they appear or they come right after the subject, which means just after the subject these pronouns are used. I think all of you understand the definition of emphatic pronoun in an easily way. Now see an example. First, I will do it myself. Here myself is emphatic pronoun or intensive pronoun and it comes just after the subject it. So I think that all of you understand this first example, I will do it myself. And this myself, yes, this is myself is emphatic pronoun. Now see afterward, the cat opened the door itself. The cat opened the door itself. In this itself is emphatic pronoun or intensive pronoun. So I think that all of you understand the definition of emphatic pronoun or intensive pronoun with an example in an easily way. So my dear students, first of all read it, then afterward write it, then afterward learn it. Take care, have a nice day. Today I have just completed that particular topic, pronoun. In next class we will do next topic. Till up to that, take care and have a nice day.